Thank you very much for joining us. We were just talking about poltergeists and basically being hit. And now, as you were saying, you were going to quit or thought about quitting after being
I did very
hit.
much so, yeah.
It just reminded me of an investigation we did where Stuart Tolbrough was basically beaten up and he quit. And it changes the investigations into something a little more sinister than, I mean, in the break you said you can see a bit of a shadow here and you can hear a door slam, you can hear some knocks, you can deal with that. But it's when you physically get attacked, it
brings it home a
it.
little bit, doesn't it?
It's more sinister.
It certainly does. And you start to question as well, what are you really getting involved with? And do you really want to get involved in it?
Yeah, and something you clearly know you don't understand.
To me, Poltergeist film is significantly different than anything I've ever investigated in my life. It turned me around, it turned my beliefs upside down in one night, and nothing's ever done that. You know, everything that I'd read, everything that I've learned from professors over the throughout the world over the years, it meant nothing. You know, and when that suddenly happened to me, it turned the world upside down, literally, and spinning with it.
But it makes you think. That's the thing. A lot of people sort of don't realise it. When you're doing this weird thing that we do, looking into the unexplained things that are happening on this planet, that people automatically think, oh, it must be fun. You go with a clipboard and a couple of bits of equipment and you wander around. Yeah. But when something happens like that that change your perspective on life, and the trouble is when we do what we do is whether it be looking for Bigfoot or whether it be looking for UFOs or ghosts, you can be walking down a corridor or through a wood and your belief system could change any second, absolutely any second. And that's something, I mean, it's a great thing to have, but when that happens, that's the second
it can be,
your belief system changes.
Oh, it completely. Well, I mean, principally, I'm a parapsychologist, so I'm trained to investigate things scientifically and find rational explanations first. Don't look for unusual explanations. There's always usually a rational explanation for most things. And when that happened, I couldn't immediately, I knew there's no physical explanation, there's no psychological explanation. I can say it has to be something out of the realms of science, and it was a whole different perspective.
What is that Sherlock Holmes thing? Sherlock Holmes thing when he says, when you eliminate the impossible, whatever's left, no matter how improbable, is the answer. And that's what we're constantly.
It's like saying when there's no rationality left, the extraordinary is the only plus or pouch. I mean, it's
absolutely.
It has to be. There's nothing else. To me, really, that is proof positive for me the existence of something. So, after half an hour of considering my actions for the next so many years, I did the opposite what I was initially expected, and I ploughed everything, my heart and soul, into the subject, simply because for me I now know there's something worthy of study. It's not a matter of being vague for me, because I've had that experience. I can understand and I can also relate to people who've had those experiences. So we went in and head on, strong. I brought in numerous other investigators, professionals. Peter Huff, an author, he's wrote numerous books on the subject, and he was assisted as well in the investigation. And then it suddenly went from sort of average to profound. We relocated the family for 48 hours, 48 hours, just got them away, because at the end of the day we thought, okay, if poltergeist family is only associated to individuals in that area, will that mean basically we won't have anything reported to us in the next 48 hours? We were wrong. Not all poltergeist phenomena is associated to the individuals in that locality. We have poltergeist disturbances with them not being there.
But this is a common misconception though, isn't it, that poltergeists attach themselves to prepubescent girls usually, or in some cases boys as well.
I think most of the cases, that's true. But I mean, we seem to come across a case where it didn't seem to fit the normal.
But I've had a case where it seems to attach to the house, where people can move and other people move and it still is there for a short time.